Precious souls, let's open up our Osho Zen. Find out what you need to know. Let's speak from your soul. Message to you, your higher self, as well as your guardian angels, spirit guides, and your ancestors. What messages are coming through? Ooh, that was quick. Ooh, a whole reading about turning in. Look at all the beautiful little guidance from spirit all in the background there. What's the challenge, spirit? To listen to your inner voice, okay? Find balance between the noise of the world and the messages trying to come in. So the quietest messages, the quietest, softest voice or sound, that is your intuition, okay? And it's never in a hurry. It's never in a hurry. Nothing from source is in a hurry, okay? Subconsciously, you know you can do exactly what you're feeling called to do, just like everybody else. In fact, you're going to bring some special little zing, your own essence to it, your own special creative signature. You know this subconsciously, but at the same time, you're kind of feeling like, am I ready? Yeah, you're ready. Spirit's speaking, and they're giving you these messages. They're saying, go for it. Look at this. You know you're going through some kind of a transformation. So it's like you're in between. We've had this for a bit. You're in between the old version of yourself that was absolutely terrified and just stuck to the script of the programs, right? And now this brand new version coming in that says, oh, let's just do it. I'm going to get excited, right? But you're in between. You're kind of going, okay, I'm getting used to my own energy. What is the sound of my inner voice? What is the sound of turning in and hearing my ancestors? It's a beautiful feeling. It's a softness. It's a gentle guidance, okay? And your challenge is to listen to it. Don't allow fears or insecurities or old beliefs to stop you anymore. You're ready. You're ready. So I'm also getting the message, how long is this going to take? You know, like it'll take as long as it takes you to step into this and realize you're the one who's the author of your own story. Oh, wow. Just recently, what profound event, Spirit, happened to finally line this up? This beautiful transformation, this readiness. What profound event happened? Oh, you're keeping this? Okay. Oh, I feel like you finally learned this lesson. I think this was yesterday. Gosh, you're a fast learner. You finally learn that it's up to you to deliver happiness to yourself. It's a choice. No one, no place, no job can do it for you. And you can't make other people happy either. Some people are just absolutely married and devoted to their misery. You know which ones those are. The people that'll complain no matter what, no matter how good their life gets. They're just, instead of gratitude, they operate in, right? But you had to learn this. You did learn this just recently. And it was about, no matter what I see in the external world, I choose happiness. I'm going to be happy. I'm not going to be one of those complainers. I'm not going to be one of those people that sucks and drains the energy out of everybody else because I'm disconnected. No, I'm going to make my own happiness. And despite what my environment looks like, I know it's going to get good and I'm going to start living like that. And that's what brought this all open. It's like these, I'm hearing portals open where the veil is thinner. You could communicate more with your spirit team. You're listening more. You're softening. You're being more receptive to these messages. Wow. And that's when I think you know this intuitively, subconsciously you do, that you're being called to see that you could do anything you want. You are the one holding the pen. So in the near so-called future, so long as you start listening to these divine messages coming through and start to tune into these instead of, the outside environment, and allow yourself to continue to transform like you're going through right now. You're transforming, okay? You're going to learn you'll never compromise yourself again, because it just takes little practice rounds, right? Learning how to say no without a big long story as to why to validate it. Learning how to speak up for yourself. Learning to create a space that's safe for you to be creative and not allow anybody to interfere with that time that you've set for your own self-care or your own excitement or your own joy. Not allowing anybody in essence, to change who you truly are authentically. And the more you speak authentically, act authentically, you don't want this, don't do it. You want this, do it. You're going to see. See, we were programmed to believe that we needed validation from the external world, praise from the external world. But the more you see that you set your boundaries and you say, this is what I want, so I don't need anybody to validate it for me, the more you will see the right people will line up in your world that will respect everything about you. Everything about you. This is beautiful. Okay, the energy in the now, yes. Oh, I just did a reading saying, please don't sabotage this brand new beginning. And here it is, the Fool taking that leap. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so proud of you. You've waited all this time to finally see that who you are is perfect for what you're meant to do. It might not be perfect for the people that have, committed themselves to misunderstanding you. That's fine. They're not ready to be in your energy. They're not ready to hear what you have to do or say or whatever. The right people are. You're finally going to take this leap of faith and allow your wings to stretch out and get beyond that cage and get out there and fly and shine the way you were meant to. There's something you're meant to bring out into the world. Oh, look at this. I just noticed. What have we got? The burden. This is what Spirit really wants you to break through and hear this right now, okay? This is a message direct from Spirit to release the burdens of the way things had to be done, or the burdens that lead to this compromise where, this person feels really threatened when I'm all happy all the time. I'll just dumb it down a bit, or I'll pretend to be angry. No, you're not going to compromise anymore. You're busting through these burdens, the weights that other people have put on your shoulder, that you need to be this, you need to say this, you need to act this way, you need to have a job like this, a spouse like this. No. Who you are is exactly perfect for what you're meant to do, and you're stepping into your highest timeline here. So you want to be very authentic. You're going to take these burdens and say, you know what? If you want it that bad enough, you go ahead and take that and do that. That must be your journey. And you haven't got the courage to do it, then you'll have to sit and wait, because I've got my own journey. And no one knows the journey like you and your spirit guides, which is why these are very much similar cards here. That is in the main part of this spread, okay? Listen to your intuition. Trust the inner voice. Tune in. Take this time, because although even some people might be meaning well, they haven't got a single clue. They have no idea what you've been through, what all of this was leading to, and what you're meant to do. Only you have that, you and your spirit guides. All right, what is it you might be standing in your way of? So what you desire and what you're denying yourself at this time? To be receptive is like, how long is this going to take? As long as it takes for you to break through these bars and go, I'm just going to do it. How long is it going to take? So you're wanting so much to be receptive, okay? To stop pushing so hard and start just sitting and receiving what's meant for you. It's coming in. It's coming in. Just allow it. Quit fighting the system. Quit trying to make it fit. Don't cram the puzzle pieces. Just see what is Spirit calling you to do. And that's when you take that inspired action. But meanwhile, be receptive to these messages coming in. You can do this. You're the only one limiting yourself. You're the only one standing in your way. Sorry, tough love, but that's the truth. We are our only limits. What we allow, the key, they gave us 2 cards. Wow. Let go of everything that no longer serves you to allow these beautiful blessings to come in, okay? This could be 2 individuals, to a job, whatever it is that you grew together from different roots, and you created something incredible or learned some lessons, maybe had some babies, whatever the case may be, but you've outgrown each other. You no longer serve each other's growth, and it's time to release it. So that is the key, so that it can allow this maturity of your garden to come in, so that it can allow these beautiful, fruitful rewards to come in. So clearing the space, physically, literally, figuratively, mentally, emotionally, purge it, okay? Clear it out, because there's new stuff coming in, okay? So start living like this. For me, I went in, I cleared out a bunch of stuff out of my house, out of my closet, and I treated myself to some new stuff. Only what I really wanted, what represents this new me, right? I don't want to keep all the memories of the past. I don't need the constant reminder. Spirit's telling me to share something interesting that I learned on the way. If you have a hard time with letting go of things because you're so empathic and you might attach different emotions and memories to items, right? So what I used to do is I'd say, does this give me a memory that's good? Or does this remind me of a time where I knew I could have done better? And that's how you can, that's the first filter, okay? Does this feel good? Yes. Okay, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. You don't need to keep being reminded of things that make you feel negative, right, in any way. But if it makes you feel good, then say, great. Will this serve me where I'm going? Will this serve me where I'm going? Or will this take up space where something else might fit? If this is, even if it's something like a memory that sparks a beautiful feeling inside, do I need it physically in my space, or can I take a picture of it? Which these days, digital pictures, you can store them anywhere, right? Maybe I just need to see it to have the memory attached to go, oh, I remember that. And if that's the case, it takes up this much space instead of this much space, right? So again, it's about purging these physical items. Also, energies can attach to items. This is important to remember. So you know that the ex that there's bad mojo or whatever, or a family member or something. If there was, any kind of energy attached, if it's not something that you want constantly energizing your space, that's something that you might want to let go of. As far as emotionally, it's seeing the things that still trigger you and going, why do you keep interfering with my growth? Why are you standing in the way of me receiving these beautiful, delightful, brand new timeline gifts of mine? Let's deal with it now, right? Let's look at it now. Let's get ugly crying if we need to. Why do you keep resurfacing? I did the best I could with the information, the education, the wisdom, and the experience I had at that time. I'm forgiving you and it and all of it and myself, and we're going to release it now because this is brand new. And really, when you create a space that looks new in some way, even painting the walls, something different, your brain starts to rewire and go, this is different. And you start to realize that 12:21 on the clock. Oh man, that's like a mirror. It reflects. Thank you, Spirit. I love the way they talk. Oh, it's goosebumps. It reflects who you are on the inside. So what you see around reflects what's going on in the inside. If it's cluttered and it's chaotic and disorganized, then this is what the brain's registering, right? And you deserve this. You deserve this brand new beginning, and you deserve all this great stuff coming in. So remember, don't be afraid to get rid of the burdens that everybody's placed on you. Let them decorate their own place. All right? Yes, you're creating your own life. Release those. Do not let anybody change who you are. Don't try to change to fit into somebody else's reality, because everybody has a different perception of their own reality, and you will never be able to change someone's perception. Some people, like I said, are married to misery, are married to certain identities on people, and let them have that. That's their way, okay? And it doesn't matter. It's how you feel about yourself, because that's what's projected. And you know you can fly. You weren't given all that you have, all of these abilities, if you weren't meant to use them. Think about that, okay? Tap into these beautiful messages coming through. Sometimes it's 12:22. Sometimes it's numbers on the clock. And you can go anytime and go online and say angel number blah 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 blah. So maybe you want to look on your computer or phone right now and go online and say angel number 1222 and see what that says, because there's always a message from your angels in those numbers. Okay, that's one way that you could say, hey, I hear you. I'm starting now. I'm starting to see your messages. Look, I'm receiving them. Read the message, and don't just say, oh yeah, that's neat. Sit with it. Go, what's the deeper message in here? Oh, wow, I can see how that relates to me, because this is no coincidences. A lot of these messages are also your future self, your soul, leaving you messages, leaving you a trail to the treasure, if you will, okay? So pick up those messages and receive them, because you're going through this beautiful transformation, and the more you flex that muscle and exercise this, the more it'll become a habit. The same as your home and what your environment looks around you. Your brain will start to expect, your ego will say, it should be this way for us. We are this, like we are healthier, we are more organized, we are more disciplined, we are more whatever the hell it is that you want to do, right? You make that fit the way that you feel good. But it's about stepping into that transformation and making it your own, because you were given this loner skin suit, right? This is a loner. The home you live in is on loan. Our time is on loan. We are only here for so long, so make it yours. And realizing you're the creator of your own happiness, it's time to start creating that happiness and start from within and allow it to reflect outside of yourself. Creating your own happiness despite what other people might be trying to, place on your shoulders with these burdens, trying to change you. It's like, no, you can't change me because I'm perfect the way I am. And tomorrow I'll even be more perfect and more perfect and more perfect. Never aiming for some perfection that doesn't exist because we're all perfectly imperfect, but saying I am always proud of me because I don't give up. And I've proven I don't give up because I'm still here despite all of the difficulties and challenges I've been through. And I'm ready to receive what is truly mine. I'm ready because I created a safe space that's healthy and it's mine. And I'm ready to receive all the great things that life has to offer to continue to get excited and joyful and really shine who I am to the outside world so the right people can learn from me and can share with me and can find me. It's a beautiful message, guys. Let's see what's on the bottom. Making that decision, right? Do you want the old life? Do you want the new life? Do you want what you know is always going to be the same? Or do you want to embrace change, create the change, be the change, and make something different happen? Because every single moment you're given that option. Every single moment is a moment you're given that option. You know how this looks. Do you want something better? Then put in the effort to change it. You know which changes need to be made. You can write a little list if you want. Some people, it feels really good to scratch it off or check mark it and start doing it. And you'll see how very powerful you are in creating a space for all of this to come in. I'm proud of you guys. All my information will be in the links below in the description if you need a reading or if you want to subscribe for free to my YouTube channel, Earth Angel 3811. I always look forward to sharing with you, and I'm very proud of you. You are transforming. It's time to be proud and shine.